Hi everyone, Tom Foster here with Strapworks LLC and of course Strapworks.com. We're based in Eugene, Oregon, and we manufacture straps as well as promotional materials and other custom sublimated items. We'll talk about sublimation a little later. It's a crazy time right now. We are wearing masks inside our factory. We're limiting visitation. So that's why we're so very happy to participate in this virtual tour. So come on in, let's go look around. Okay, Strapworks is a family-owned and operated business. In fact, the business began in the closet of my home. It's about 20 years ago. Today we're in a 58,000 square foot factory with 65 employees, and we're approaching $8 million in revenue. So it's really grown. We seem to have about a 4-year cycle before we have to move into a new building or expand. And we're a little over 2 years into our latest expansion. So we have a little bit of time before we have to do anything new. But as a family-owned business, when you work here, you are part of the family. We have a number of programs that cater to that. And we really do treat you as an individual and as someone who is valued for being here.
Really?
Strapworks is an online business. We have no retail outlet. So everything comes to us on the computer. We are in our customer service department right now, and these 4 to 6 folks, depending on the season, take care of all of our orders, the order processing, and the handling of questions from clients about product and their order status. All right, so in addition to customer service, we also have a custom strap department. And industries big and small call us up to make specific products for them. Strapworks is on every continent on the planet Earth, and we have straps on the International Space Station. So we're actually an intergalactic company. But on this particular side of the upstairs, these folks field the calls from those industries that need a special product and get that taken care of. Strapworks is predominantly a manufacturing firm. We make straps, promotional products, and other items, but we do also sell raw materials to other people who want to make their own straps or products. So we're down on our floor right now, the shipping floor, and basically our shipping department will pick orders that are simply webbing, buckles, that type of item, versus our production department, which we'll see later, that actually makes finished product. So down here on the floor we have positions for folks who are simply picking orders and fulfilling them to get them out the door to our customers. As I mentioned, Strapworks is a manufacturer. We practice lean manufacturing, and that simply means that all of our product flow is in a very particular direction, and it's as efficient as possible to get it in and out of the factory in the shortest amount of time. We're back in our inventory area. Products are received through the back of the building, processed in through inventory, and then distributed out on the floor and into production. All right, one of the really neat things that we do here at Strapworks is custom printing of webbing. We do it with the sublimation process, and that's putting dyed patterns on the webbing. It's a permanent process, and it is really neat. We can even do photographs on the webbing. So we do a lot of our custom belts, custom suspenders, custom guitar straps. A lot of that stuff comes through our sublimation department. We've got technical positions here in printing, in taking care of the patterns and getting them set for printing, as well as machine tender positions for actually running the webbing through the process and making sure that it's just right for the customer. All right, now we talked about our custom department earlier, and those are the folks that talk with outside industries about making specific straps for them. Part of that process is typically printing on the webbing with their branding, perhaps their own custom patterns, things of that nature. Behind me you'll see a number of different companies that are having their webbing made through us, and then we'll either make finished product over in production for them, or we ship them the raw webbing and they make their own products. but it's a fun department, and the printed webbing is really one of Strapworks' key assets, so it's a really neat area to work in. Okay, referring back to our lean manufacturing process, as I mentioned, everything comes in the back of the factory, back near inventory, and then it starts to flow through the plant up to the front of the plant. We're about to go into our webbing processing area. All the raw webbing comes in here and is cut to length for the straps before it actually goes to production. All right, we're in our cutting department now. We do both manual cutting, but also automatic. The machinery behind me certainly needs to be set up in terms of the length of the straps, whether it's cut at an angle, how fast we want it to go, and of course the overall length. The machinery does all that for us, and we gather the straps together and get them ready for production. All right, behind me is an area where we're doing a lot of customization. We put in grommets, for instance, punch holes, specialized rounded ends, things of that nature back in this area back here. We also do a lot of our own leather work. We do make guitar straps, ukulele straps, etc., and we cut our own leather ends. This just happens to be the start of a wristband. So we'll go around, snap together, and we can then personalize it or leave it plain as the person may want. But all of that is done back in this area of our production department. Right now we're in our fabrication and production department. So after we've gotten all the hardware together, the webbing has been cut and taken care of, it comes in here to be sewn into a finished product. We have a number of fabricators back here, both men and women. It's a fun department to be in. You get to see things accomplished day to day. It's always something different. And even though you're doing the same sewing every day, it's a different project. So it's a really nice, varied position. After the straps have been made, they work their way into our quality control department. We have a number of quality control checks through the process, but this department has the final say as to whether it goes to shipping or not. So we're looking for people with a keen eye, can read and decipher an order, and make sure that the product was put together properly. In addition to our regular online business, we receive purchase orders from Amazon weekly. This is part of our Amazon processing area. They buy fixed length rolls of webbing, which we have to shrink wrap, label, and get processed ready for them to sell. So this is very, very busy early in the week, not so much later in the week. As you know, Amazon likes to get things out lickety split, so this becomes a beehive of activity early in the week. All right, so this is the culmination of the processes here at Strapworks. This is our shipping department. We send out roughly 500 to 800 packages a day. It's a very, very busy department, one which requires a great deal of accuracy in terms of getting the labels just right, making sure the right product's going in the right box, and getting it out on time every time. So we've walked around the whole factory. You've gotten a little bit of a feel for what we do here, both from customer service, custom, dyeing our own webbing, putting our own straps together, taking raw materials and sending those to interested people, and finally here in the shipping department. But it's not all work here. We're going to take a look at a couple of our perks. All right, one of our perks is our health and wellness program. Unfortunately, during the coronavirus thing, we have not been able to utilize this area of the factory as much as we would like to because groups cannot get together. But we do have organized exercise classes up here. We also have the individual machinery that people can use. Also upstairs here we have an air hockey game, ping pong, and a piano if you'd like to practice your scales on your breaks and at lunch. Okay, here at Strapworks, we do work hard, but we also play hard. Of course, you heard about some of the games upstairs. We also have some gaming modules here, and we have something we're very, very happy with, and that's our hot tub. You can use it before work, on your breaks if you want a quick dip, and after work. It's available, and it's really a great way to ease any tension that may have built up. So hi everyone again. We're here in our lower break room. And we have a number of vending machines here, all stocked with your favorite snacks, which we sell at or near cost. Don't want you having to go out to the local convenience store to get your goodies. We do have some lockers, we have a library, a number of really neat things that make working here just being part of the family. We also have this wonderful massage chair. It's got an amazing 15-minute program. You can come in here on your break, hit the 15-minute program, and really get it worked out. So in addition to all the hard work, we've got some really good fun here at Strapworks. We invite you to check us out. We are typically hiring almost all the time. We're a growing company, and we always seem to have 1 or 2 positions open. But if we don't, it won't be long until we do. We look forward to meeting some of you, and if conditions allow, we'll certainly start doing some in-person tours in the near future. So thanks for watching again. My name is Tom Foster. I look forward to talking with some of you.